Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me, More Suit America, and in this video I had to mention something that I was wrong about when I was looking at my SAF video. So with my special show ability factor video, I realized that I talked about an option for Monica and Dudu that wasn't really true. This third option over here, special ability transfer. Now I was toying around with it because once again I was making separate videos talking more about affixing 101 stuff. And I realized that this third option isn't what I mentioned it as. It's not an SAF transfer. It's literally what it is, special ability transfer, special augment transfer. Meaning that anything that is not an S-class ability can be transferred to whatever you're trying to transfer it to. For example, it's not gonna follow the same rules too when it comes to the basic stuff like same slot number and stuff. For example, if I wanted to work with this 5-star, let's say I'm using this 12-star unit as my main new unit now, and I have like a very expensive unit piece that has a bunch of abilities on it, but it's not easy to transfer. Apparently, from what you can do, you can select this thing and you can choose all these abilities and transfer it over. Now, the problem is if you decide to do this method, the unit that you're transferring over, or the material that you selected that had the original abilities prior to you doing this thing, will lose all of its slots. It will lose all the abilities, so pretty much you're moving it over. And that is a gimmick for a lot of other MMORPG games. This wasn't a gimmick until I realized it was. I don't know when they implemented this, it could have been in episode 5. But this is very useful, meaning that I can take these abilities on this 12-star and transfer them over to my new unit if I can get it at the same slot number. Yeah, here's the thing though, even though you're able to transfer a bunch of abilities, you have to be careful of the amount of slots that you have. For example, if I wanted to use this 5-slot rod and have the same abilities that I have on this, let's say 8-slot katana, it can't transfer over to S-class. You might want to toy around with the S-class abilities first before you actually do the transferability thing. But yeah, as you can see, I can choose the abilities that my katana has that's not an S-class. But as you can see, I can only select up to 4. That's gonna be bad because that's gonna make it into a 4-slot. You don't want to do that. So if you're trying to just pass over some abilities that is already at a certain slot, then you need to get whatever weapon you're using at that same slot, then you can transfer over. And just know that, once again, if you do decide to use this method, the material item that had the abilities originally will go back to 0, or whatever number you decide to leave it with if you do that sort of transfer. Yeah, this is groundbreaking, but not as much, because if you're trying to, let's say, you're trying to get this to a higher slot number, then even though you have these good abilities, then you still gotta play around with the affix formulas and just figure out how to go about it. It's just that this saves you the issue of trying to remake the same thing, and it saves you money. I didn't realize this was a gimmick. I guess it was added in episode 5, maybe at the end of episode 4. It's just that, yeah, I didn't realize this is what it was, literally, until I started playing around with it. I feel a bit dumb for not realizing that. Then again, it's been a while since I actually affixed seriously, and yeah, that's something new for me. Let me know if you guys knew about this little gimmick. If you didn't know about it, this is very useful. Make sure you use it. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Shit, I feel like a retard.